Hi, this is Rachelle with Scrapcraftastic, and I'm going to be working in my Halloween journal, which is a traveler's notebook B6 size from Cardinal Planners. And I will be using this as a log, notes, brainstorm, idea book throughout the year. And I put these sticky notes in here. I think I'm going to try and make something to hold the sticky notes to keep them in the pocket. And I did take one of the notebooks out, so let me put it back in. Put it back here. And we made these two notebooks in a previous video. I'll link to it in the iCard up above, but I haven't really done anything else to it since then. But I added these washi cards that have some Halloween washi tape samples that I got years ago, and I've been using them sparingly because I really like the tape that's on them. So I put those in there, and I think everything is pretty much the same. Yeah. Okay, so that is where we are with that. So I wanted to add some more Halloween themed items to the notebook. So I went on Pixabay and I found some graphics that I could use. And I created these designs using those graphics and printed on vellum. So I'm going to add vellum to this notebook. I have several different designs, and these are available to patrons over at patreon.com/scrapcraftastic. So patrons, these are available to you. The first one, I have this witch standing on the word Halloween with the jack-o'-lanterns and skull and bat. The background pattern is spiders. So I did it with the spiders, and then there's also one without the spiders. It's just a plain background. I didn't print that one, but it is over on Patreon. So I have that one to play with. And even though she's cartoony, I thought this was a really awesome graphic, especially because it's free over on pixabay.com. So yeah, all this stuff that I'm using is free. Then this one, this is probably my favorite. It's Trick or Treat, and I made it so that when you fold it, both sides of the vellum has something Halloween-y on it. So we have the haunted house or haunted mansion on this side, and then on the other side it says Trick or Treat with the three scary looking jack-o'-lanterns on it. And I did add a background on this one, so the vellum gets a little saturated when you print it, so you have to be careful. It will curl up on you, and once it starts curling, it could smear the ink, so you have to be careful with it. Okay, and then this last one, I know it's creepy, but I thought it was really pretty, so I had to do it. I'm not sure she's gonna make it into this notebook, but I just thought she was pretty cool. I mean, come on. She has a skull, kind of, but the flowers and that cute hairstyle and everything, that little headband, she's not so scary. I mean, you kind of have to look twice to even notice that it's actually a skull. So I did the same thing with the spiders in the background, just to have a pattern in the background. And I put this graphic on here. So like I said, I don't know that she's gonna make it, but I couldn't resist. I liked the graphic so much I had to use it. So let's set that aside. I think I'm just gonna work with these two because they're along the same themes as the look of this traveler's notebook. And then there's just the orange and the black. So that's what we're gonna work with. I did design these to fit a B6. I made them a little bit wider because I want them to be able to wrap around the notebooks and have a little room. You can print these on anything you want. You can print them on cardstock. You can print them on acetate. You can print them on just regular paper. I just chose to print on the vellum because of what I wanted. And I considered printing on acetate, and I still may, just to see how it looks. So I'm just trimming along the edges of the design. I did not include any cut marks. So I'm just using the edge of the design as my guide. And then a little trick to cutting vellum. It depends on how good of a blade you have on your paper trimmer, but I try to start not on the very edge because for some reason it catches the vellum and actually pushes it instead of cutting it. So I kind of drop it down like in the, not in the middle, but a few inches or an inch away from the edge, and let the blade pierce the paper that way. And then for some reason it cuts better. And then I just drag it back and forth to where it needs to be. So this one is a little different because I have to kind of measure. I can't tell where the edge is, so I'm just going to go at 7 inches here because I know I'm doing 5 by 7, and hopefully I didn't mess that up. Before we see, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one. This one is a little harder because I kind of got to look where the spider's end at. See, when I do it like this, it's hard for me to get it started. But if I start it like an inch in, it just goes right through the vellum, no problem. And I don't know if that's because I need a new blade or what's going on. Okay, so I think this is where this needs to be cut. I'm just gonna cut this here. I might have cut that other one a little short. Okay. All right, hopefully these will be okay. Let's see what we've got. I want the Haunted Mansion to be in the front. So is that gonna wrap around and be cute? Yes, it's perfectly fine. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fold this in half. Try to. Not too much of a crease because I don't want it to crack or anything. So then that's gonna wrap around like that. Very cute. We'll look at the back in a moment. So this is what the front looks like. It's still curling up. Maybe I can get it to curl the other way. So there's the front. And then this is the back. Cute. All right, and then we're gonna do the same thing with our little witchy poo. She's a little longer. Maybe I should go on and trim her down. She doesn't need to be longer. And this one is curling too. Let's see if we can curl it the other way. Okay. Again, fold in half. And I'm just gonna wrap this around. Slide this. Maybe I better take it out. It's easier. So I'm gonna use this to cover this. This one doesn't show up as well. Probably because of the pattern. It will show up better on this one actually. And how does this one look on this one? I'm not sure I like the stripes on there, but I'm gonna switch them. So I'm gonna use this one. Use the stripes for the trick or treat one. Hopefully I'm not damaging my vellum doing this like this. I think that's better. Yeah. So that one there, and then this one, because it is light and my little witch shows up better. Also where it says Halloween. Okay. Why do I have so much extra width on this one that I don't have on the other one? Let's do some more trimming. Sorry about that. Let's try again. That's better. A little better. Still a little wide, but okay. So that is what the vellum looks like, and again, it is available to patrons over on my Patreon. This is the creepy one, and then these are the two cute, fun Halloween themed designs. And again, you can print it on vellum, whatever you want. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that little gray bell so that you'll receive notification each time I upload a new video. Be sure to check the community tab and my stories for updates throughout the week. Also, check us out over at patreon.com/Scrapcraftastic for exclusive content and digital downloads. Visit my other channel, Journal Life's Journey, for craft videos and junk journals. You can find me across social media at Scrapcraftastic. Visit my website and shop at Scrapcraftastic.com. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.